Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your September 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Now, I have shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we are going to see what these 10 days have in store for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Okay. Oh, this is lovely. Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Oh wow, this is really nice. Okay. Your first card right here is the Four of Swords. This means that definitely within these 10 days, you have to take time to rest. Take time to take care of yourself, to rest, to really understand, to really take in what you need. Okay? Make sure that you're paying attention to your dreams, because during this time, you will be dreaming true dreams, right? You'll be getting insight and understanding to what you need to do, where you need to go, how you need to go about accomplishing your goals, because there's a part of you that's lying dormant. And if you can see this, and if you've known from my other readings, this is a woman. So, and you can see her also right here. And I believe here that this is a part of you that is lying dormant, that is needing to rest, that is kind of being kept hidden. And it doesn't matter that I said this was a she. It doesn't matter with the cards at all. You have your angels blessing you and guiding you. And as you are paying attention to the insights that you're getting, also pay attention to your daydreams, because you're going to see that a part of you starts to awaken. It's as if you go through a winter and then everything thaws and you have this beautiful spring that's coming in. And you just need to rest, you need to listen to your inner wisdom, and this understanding will start to come as you really pay attention to what you desire, to how you're moving forward. You have your armor on, you know the darker side of human nature. Okay, it could even be that you're afraid to let your guard down because you're wearing your armor while you rest. So being afraid to take your guard down is something that might be happening for some of you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendants. So making sure that you're being kind to yourself and you're able to really relax as you are resting, because there might be a part of you that sits there and is just really tense, okay, kind of holds it all in. And as you relax and as you follow the guidance that you're getting, you'll see that a thaw starts to come and you go from being dormant to being beautifully in bloom, really following what it is that you desire, seeing what it is that has been inside of you that's being reawakened. Your next card is the Ten of Cups. This is soulmate love, this is beauty, this is prosperity. For some of you, you will be falling in love. For those of you who aren't interested in falling in love and are sitting there and saying, Dana, I have better things to do with my time, I'm not ready for this. You are falling in love with yourself. You're finding your passion, you're finding your joy. And I don't mean to be flippant with saying I have better things to do, but sometimes in meetings you hear about love and you're like, listen, I'm really focused on my career right now, I don't have time for this, or I'm really focused on setting up the house or something like that, and you don't have time and you don't want soulmate love to come in. But here it is having a sense of completion. And some people say, there is no soulmate, your soul is complete. And this is your soul being complete, but this is a peace coming to you. This is the masculine and feminine aspect of yourself coming together, bringing you joy, bringing you bounty, bringing you beauty into your life. For those of you who are looking for love, this is you finding it. This is the light, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow comes into the home. This is having joy. It could be children, it could be, sitting there and just feeling a lightheartedness when you're around this person that you haven't felt in maybe a really long time, because you connect on a deeper level. For those of you who are working in the home, know the blessings are coming into your home. Either you have a home business or you're running the house, blessings are coming into your home. Prosperity is coming into your home. Embrace it. It's beautiful. love the Six of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here in this reading, but the Six of Cups is letting go of negativity from the past that might have come in through childhood or as you were growing up, limitations that were put on you by other people. For those of you who are seeking love, remember the love that you wanted when you were little, before you knew that people could be cruel, before you knew to have your armor on. Because you'll be getting that type of love. Here, this is also saying that any limitations that were put on you by adults, by peers, that told you you couldn't be enough, that you weren't enough, you're to remember the joys that you had, the of course I can do anything, the dreams that you had when you were little, and start believing in yourself that way again. Start believing in that prosperity, start believing in that joy, start believing in that happiness, because it is coming. And it's setting you free, but it all starts with changing your mind. And you might have had people tell you when you were little that you couldn't possibly achieve your goals, you couldn't possibly live your dreams. They put limitations on you, and that was unfair of them. And so many of us walk around with the scars that we have from when we were little, and we can't shut out, the voice of your third grade teacher or that bully in school. And that's not something you need to live with anymore. This is finding peace within yourself. The harsh words from parents. This is finding love and joy within yourself and knowing you can't change the past. You absolutely can't, but you can change your present. And you can change the way that the voices that you are letting play through your mind. Change the way that you're thinking of things, because just by changing the way that you're thinking of things, focusing on what you love instead of what you wish you could change, is going to bring this bounty, this joy, this happiness into your life. You have the Ace of Cups. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of love, and it giving you wings, bringing you peace, bringing you joy and understanding. The water lilies below, the lotus flowers, majesty of self, peace, serenity. And as you embrace this love, as you embrace this joy, it ripples outward. Your cup is overflowing, and as your cup overflows into the water, it streams out. See the ripples. And you start to brighten other people's days. You start to see this prosperity coming into your life, this joy, this happiness, this bounty, this beauty, and you embrace it. And this is also kind of think of it as purging waters, because I keep on focusing on the fact that in the clouds, this makes kind of like a dove. And this gift of love, this gift of serenity of self, brings you such peace that at times it's almost overwhelming. It's almost overwhelming to feel the sense of calm, and you might only get glimpses of it. Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, small little glimpses of it. But it'll grow. And for some of you, it might be just one time in these 10 days. For others of you, you'll see it more often. This is a general reading, so it has to encompass everybody. For others of you, it's finding that connection, that soul connection, that deeper connection, that something that can't easily be defined. That thing that people say when they've been married for, 60 years or 40 years, or you just knew when you saw them. And it's radiating outward. It's cleansing you and centering you. The Emperor, finding your strength, finding your prosperity, sitting there and moving forward with the wisdom of Solomon, embracing wisdom, embracing prosperity of self, embracing joy, but also following through with what you say, because that's the whole thing with Solomon. I remember just being dumbfounded one day when I was thinking of that parable, and I thought, oh my gosh, the reason why the lady said that no, the baby is the other person's, is because he would have cut that baby in half. Her baby would have been dead. And it doesn't become such a wise judgment when you think of it like that. I mean, it is wise, but it becomes a little bit scarier, a little bit more real. Being able to follow through on what you say. Not sitting there and committing murder, of course not, but sitting there and saying, this is what I want from life, and this is what I'm going to achieve. Twice crowned, with the torque around your neck and the crown upon your head. You have your shield. Again, you can defend yourself. Bran the Blessed was the one who rescued his sister Branwen from the King of Ireland, from an unhappy marriage. He was considered wise and just and brave. And that is why he's represented as the Emperor. He was larger than life. When you thought of the greatest king, you would think of him, kind of think of him as maybe a prelude to Arthur, King Arthur. But it's embracing this wisdom, it's embracing this prosperity. If you look at the negative side of the Emperor, it would be Nero, who played his fiddle as Rome burned. Whether that's true or not, that's how history knows him. It's selfishness, it's tyrannical. So embracing your wisdom, embracing your understanding, embracing your personal power, and moving forward. Even though at times you feel as if you're tired of defending yourself, you're tired of moving forward, you're tired of people opposing you. You might even feel kind of achy, have headaches, sit there and just not want to have your chainmail on. You're able to defend yourself, but it doesn't feel as if you're making headway. And I'm here to tell you that you are. Put the staff in the ground. It's like planting a tree. And watch it grow into something miraculous. Because the trees, they purify the air. They give you shade. I mean, just purifying the air. All the trees are why we can breathe. Think of this as a magic wand. Think of it as a sapling. Think of it as something so much more than just a staff to lean on. It's something to lean on when you need support. It gives you shade, again. It provides home for animals, firewood. You can even sit there and think of it as Gandalf's magic wand in, not magic wand, but wizard's staff in Lord of the Rings. Being able to harness your power, being able to harness your magic, that little piece of the universe, that little piece of divinity inside you, focusing it, knowing what you want. And right now, what you want is to move forward in prosperity and also in peace of self. Putting that staff in the ground, knowing that it creates like a fence between you and the world, and embracing that little barrier. Your clarifying cards are the Knight of Swords and the Sun card. The Knight of Swords can represent an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini. Boldly moving forward, knowing your mind, embracing your prosperity, being your own white knight. But this is also saying do not act as quickly as you are thinking. Kind of step back for a minute, and you might sit there and go, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing. Absolutely, charge forward. It's telling you to pause for a moment. Think about it. You're still going to charge forward. You're still going to save the day. You have your armor on. You're going forward and finding the answers to the problem with tremendous speed. You're brilliant. This is brilliance with speed. But make sure that you're moving in the proper direction for you. Make sure that you have reasoned it all out and you know any consequences of your actions as you move forward with such vigor, with such vitality of self, because you're getting what you wish for. The Sun card means that you're getting what you wish for. You're getting that prosperity. You're getting that joy. It's the happiest card in the whole entire deck. But as you obtain your happiness, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it can also, it elevates you up. You move forward in power and passion of self, purity of intention. It builds you up. It blesses you. It acts like a halo, but it also makes you shine. And when you're shining forward, and also you have this lovely Ace of Cups energy, so you have this love and you have this happiness coming in, you're going to have jealousy. You're going to have people sit there, and as you move forward with your divine right to be happy, with your divine right to be who it is that you were born to be, they're going to sit there and say, well, what the heck gave you that right? Who do you think you are to be happy when I'm not happy? And you're also going to see that as your light is reflected out to people, people are going to look and be able to kind of see a mirror of themselves. And they might not like what they see. And so you might find that as you're boldly moving forward, as you know exactly what you want to do, you might find that other people are sitting there saying, you know what? No, I don't want to move forward with you. You might find people pulling back. And that's perfectly okay. Because what this is doing is you're embracing who you truly are, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And some people are going to come along with you and see who you are and say, wow, I love being with you. And other people, you're going to be asking too much of them because you are lifting your vibrational energy. You're lifting yourself up. And by lifting yourself up, you're your vibrational self, the song that you were singing in your soul, is becoming louder, it's becoming more beautiful. And other people might not be ready to hear it. They might want to pull it down, make you out of harmony with yourself. And find that they can't move forward as you can. So just be aware of that, because that's the negative side of the Sun card. Because the Sun card is happiness, it's joy, it's prosperity, but it also comes with it a bit of jealousy. People not being ready for that step. Because he has the torque around his neck, no crown upon his head. Crowned by the sun, crowned by the blessings of nature. Moving forward in your divine right to be who it is that you are, and who it is that you were born to be, who it is you're supposed to be, and absolutely embracing that, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, in a large way or in a small way, because this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for every single one of you. But it brings you more towards your authentic self. It makes you happier, it makes you more joyous. All right, let me see here. Letting go of the pains of the past, hurtful words, people telling you couldn't achieve, anything that made you doubt yourself. Living in that glory and that beauty of knowing that you can achieve anything, you can be whatever you want to be, that innocence kind of youth guiding you forward. And as you heal from the past hurts, as you embrace the love that you desired as a child, you're going to need time to heal. And it's also going to open up a beauty within you that has been laying dormant. Remember, you'll be dreaming true dreams, daydreaming true dreams. Well, if you could do that. Your daydreams might be, true. The angels are guiding you as you move forward. You're moving forward in love. A gift of love from the divine, from the universe. Majesty of self. And as you embrace this gift, as you embrace this prosperity coming in, it gives you wings. It lets you fly. It brings you a sense of joy and prosperity. And you find that you don't need to defend yourself anymore. Battered, bruised, feeling overwhelmed, those feelings start to dissipate. You put the staff back in the ground. You have this fence between you and the outside world. And you say, you know what, enough is enough. And you embrace the love that is coming into your life. For some of you, you might be falling in love. For others of you, you are falling in love with yourselves and your life purpose. Either way, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's absolutely changing who it is that you are. Not changing who it is that you are, making you happier and more joyously you. Embracing your power, embracing your wisdom, remembering your follow-through. Not in a cruel way, not in a bullying sort of way, but just in saying, this is what I want to be, and doing so with purpose and gusto. Moving forward, knowing your mind and knowing what you want, but not being rash. And absolutely getting your happiness, your joy, your prosperity. But knowing that with that happiness will come some jealousy. So just be prepared for that. All right, and they say at the bottom of the deck is your subconscious message. Oh, I love it. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands right here is moving forward in victory. Celebration, happiness, joy, prosperity. Getting what you desire and celebrating it. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it was a pleasure reading for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.